The toll in the truck attack here in New York City today is at least 8 dead, more than a dozen injured. With me now is CBS security analyst Paul Viollis. Paul, John Miller, the deputy commissioner of the New York Police Department, said tonight truck attacks are the new normal. Right. Is that right?
I think it's more than accurate, and it's actually a perfect way of putting it. Anthony, the best way to look at this is that we're in the embryonic stage of a holy war. We as Americans have a different culture. We look at things in a time frame, and we want things done. We're immediate. In this particular culture, the Islamic radicalists, their calendar is a lifetime calendar. So they're in the beginning stage of this. To say this is the new normal, I think it's a really accurate statement because it's the manner in which they plan on getting attention.
So what are investigators here in New York urgently doing right now?
They're taking the truck. Think, if we markerboarded this right now, think of the various elements associated with what's going on. They have a team that's already put the truck on a flatbed, and they've towed the truck, and they're looking at the truck, and they're handling the truck. They've been processing evidence at 2 layers of the crime scene, and now they've probably secured search warrants. They're going to get his computers and phone, cell records, identify who he spoke to, when he spoke to them, and start looking up those people, because they've got to see if there was anyone else involved whatsoever. Then they're going to go and spend more time on the driver. Who is he? Where did he go? Where did he travel to? Which is going to be key. The federal agencies that will be involved in this are key.
You, beyond this attack being deliberate, you think it was actually calculated?
No question about that. I mean, when you think about this, Islamic radicalists, and from what I understand, and I know that this hasn't been verified, but I understand that he's made some mention, or there was some mention, whether it was in writing or made verbal mention, that some tie to ISIS. It would appear that he would be, clearly tied to the methodology of an ISIS. But I'm not surprised with the way that this is turning out whatsoever. When you think of the planning that are involved, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's directly in front of a school. The school bus that's traveling that route travels that route every day.
It's on Halloween.
It's on Halloween, the streets are full.
In the shadow of the World Trade Center.
He's going to get the maximum input and maximum output just from that kind of, this type of incident.
Paul Viollis, thank you very much for being with us tonight.